company culture has a direct and significant impact on an organization's risk appetite and shapes the amount of risk they are willing to accept. Here are some elements of company culture and how they may influence a company's approach to risk. Innovation and entrepreneurial culture. Positive impact. Organizations with a culture that encourages innovation and entrepreneurial thinking tend to have a higher risk appetite. Employees are encouraged to explore new ideas and take calculated risks to drive growth and competitiveness. Negative impact. In a risk-averse culture that values stability and conformity over innovation, risk appetite may be lower. Employees may be discouraged from taking risks, which can hinder the pursuit of new opportunities. Transparency and communication. Positive impact. A culture that promotes open and transparent communication is more likely to have a well-defined risk appetite. When employees are aware of the organization's strategic goals and the acceptable level of risk, they can make informed decisions that align with those objectives. Negative impact. Lack of communication and transparency can lead to confusion and uncertainty about risk tolerance. In such a culture, employees may be unsure of what risks are acceptable, potentially leading to either overly cautious behavior or reckless risk-taking. Leadership. Positive impact. Strong leadership that actively engages with risk management processes and demonstrates a willingness to take calculated risks can positively influence an organization's risk appetite. Leaders who lead by example encourage employees to follow suit. Negative impact. Leadership that is risk-averse or avoids risk-taking can set a tone for the organization where risk appetite is lower. Employees are less likely to take risks if they see their leaders avoiding them. Accountability and responsibility. Positive impact. A culture that emphasizes accountability and individual responsibility for risk management can lead to a balanced risk appetite. When employees understand the consequences of their decisions on risk, they are more likely to make informed and responsible choices. Negative impact. In a culture where there is a lack of accountability or a tendency to shift blame, employees may avoid taking risks altogether to protect themselves from potential repercussions. Organizational values and ethical culture. Positive impact. A culture that prioritizes ethics and values is more likely to have a responsible approach to risk management. Organizations with strong ethical cultures are often mindful of the potential ethical and reputational risks associated with their decisions. Negative impact. A culture that neglects ethical considerations may exhibit a higher risk appetite in areas where ethics are compromised. This can lead to legal, reputational, and compliance risks. Employee empowerment and engagement. Positive impact. Cultures that empower and engage employees often exhibit a healthy risk appetite. Empowered and engaged employees are more likely to proactively identify and manage risks as they have a sense of ownership and commitment to the organization's success. Negative impact. In cultures where employees are disengaged and lack autonomy, risk appetite may be muted. Employees may not feel motivated to take risks or contribute to risk management efforts. A positive and supportive culture that encourages innovation, transparency, accountability, and ethical considerations is more likely to result in a balanced and well-defined risk appetite. Conversely, a culture that discourages risk-taking, lacks communication, or promotes a blame-shifting environment can lead to a lower risk appetite, potentially limiting an organization's ability to seize opportunities and navigate challenges effectively.